Greetings, everybody. Today we have a panel of three advocates with us, myself and Prashant Tanipurti advocate and sister Kausar Tasneem advocate. And also we were expecting an advocate from the US, but I don't know because of his schedule or something. I'll make a small call to him. If he takes it, then fine. Otherwise, the three of us will continue.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes it gets that way, Musab sir.
Really?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I'll make my phone silent and keep this phone here. Yeah. So, how is everybody today? What is the topic we want to discuss about advocacy? Sister Kausar, we'll begin with you. How was your day today? Don't tell the client's names and case numbers, but apart from that, you can discuss how was your day, which court you went, and then what happened.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. This is Kausar Tasneem, advocate. Today, there was a case of MVOP in Chief Judge Court. As I went there, judge is on leave and we are getting dates, but my number did not has been called, not announced. So I went to BC and asked that this is the MVOP number. So what is the date? He told me you have to went to section and in that you will get to know about the date, next date. So from there I went to the section and asked that this is my number, MVOP. So they have checked it and said that the in charge will give that date, but right now you will not get. Afterwards you can check it in e-courts. There you will get the next date. So from there, I came to High Court, and the High Court, as today we are having farewell of Chief Justice.
Okay. It was like a celebration mode in the High Court, I guess, because of the farewell party.
Someone should speak.
Yeah, please, you go ahead. The sister's side, there is some technical issue. There's no sound from her. So please continue.
I cannot speak unless my sister addresses some problem for her justice. National justice is created. So only then I can.
Sorry, I think my voice is not visible because the network, I think.
Okay. Your national justice is not met today, sister? Did you not get your natural justice today?
He's out of the Zoom, I think. Fayyaz Bhai, Sheikh Muhammad Fayyaz advocate has joined. Sister is out of the Zoom. She's not here.
Okay.
And Fayyaz Bhai, please give your short introduction and tell how was your day. Don't mention the case number. Don't mention the client's name.
Hello, good evening to all. This is Advocate Sheikh Muhammad Fayaz. Today I have visited Kukatpalli Court, where I have attended a matter in the court hall. But unfortunately, the magistrate was not available. He got transferred to the other courts, it seems. So that court matter was being temporarily allotted to another court, another magistrate. But coincidentally, that magistrate was also on leave. So both the court matters have been transferred to another third court. So in that scenario, when the third magistrate has been asked regarding that matters, so he I don't know exactly, but I was being came to know from the clerk that the magistrate has directly refused it because it was already a huge burden of his own court only. Rather than that, these both the court matters will have been lot more than his ability. So the clerk has told that the magistrate sir has directly refused the matters. That's the reason the matter has been in the both the courts. The matter were given the dates. So our matter has been directed on 25th of the Feb of the next month.
Okay, okay. So, how is the new Kukatpalli court building?
Frankly speaking, I was being very happy seeing the court and the management over there because usually we see the government courts or the government hospitals in a very different manner, or else we can say in a old school type. But the court was newly built. As far of its appearance, it has been able to recognize it was newly constructed, and the management, the clerk, the staffs were very much humble, and they were all cooperative.
Okay, okay. How was the parking space? Was it sufficient?
Yeah. The parking space was very much heftily available, and all the court, the area near the court was getting developed.
Uh-huh.
So it's a developing area. So in that manner, there was a very hefty of space, lots of for the parking, as well as there was a separate parking for the four-wheeler as well as for two-wheelers in the entrance, as well as on the aisle side of the court building also.
Very nice, very nice.
I really love the environment over there and the court building and the premises. They were clean, tidy, with lots of facilities we can expect. Like usually in some of our courts which are older enough, there we have lots of problem like the seating space area and the cooling system like the fans or as well as the coolers kind of thing, or on the other hand we have slight problems of the water filters usually in the lower courts usually, but here there was no problem for the water kind of thing, and it was very environmental friendly, I can say, because it was lot of ventilation. It has been provided with lot of ventilations. There were ducts, balconies over the court, so it was giving a very good vibe over there.
Oh. Even better than High Court or less than High Court?
It was less than high court, I can say, because as high court is the old construction, it was the construction of the nizams. So according comparatively, that kept in the mind, as it's an old construction, it was being designed as per that time. So it was that much modern in that time also, and nowadays also, it is comparatively, we can say, giving a tough competition to the new architecture, we can say, as high courts has a high raised roof. Usually now the buildings and the house construction usually go with a height of 10 to 12 feet of the roof, we can say, from the ground level. But as the high court, it's an old monument, so the roof heights are also remarkably high. So, and the ventilation kind of thing, high court has many balconies in every court. It's ventilated highly, and as it's a state court, so the budget, the things, the which all the facilities which are being provided are on a much high scale. As it's the Kukatpalli is a new complex and it's a lower court. So while comparingly to the other courts, we can say like the Ibrahimpatnam court or the Nampalli court or like the city civil court. Usually, comparatively, in the scale of a lower courts, it's a better one, we can say.
Okay, okay. I would like to get a question from Fayaz bhai and a question from Sister Kausar Tasneem if her signal is back. That what are the hurdles the new advocates feel in the first year of their advocate life? because you both are new advocates. So what are the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 main issues which the fresh advocates who have practiced less than 1 year, what are their problems? And then we could elaborate on those problems and try to figure out with our little bit mind that what could be the solution.
For this issue, I can say I can give an opportunity to Madam to go ahead so that she can enlighten us over the perspective.
Yeah, the issues arises the communication between the client, that how to communicate, how to make understand the client that the system, how it works, how the procedure will be goes on in the court. It is easy if the client is educated, he maybe understand it. If a client is not educated, then it is very difficult to make to satisfy him to his doubts. So it is very challenging for a new advocate to handle that types of clients. And the lower courts proceedings are different and the high court proceedings are different. When new advocates are practicing, then if they are practicing in high court and then they went to the lower court, it is totally a thing.
Your sound has again suddenly stopped, sister.
Excuse me, sir. Pardon, I was not able to hear it.
The sisters, 2 questions were there. First is the new advocates are not aware of the procedures in the courts. Point number 1. And in the same question, the second part is how do we explain the court proceedings to the clients, especially if they are uneducated or less educated. And the third one or second one was there is a difference in the proceedings of high court and trial courts. So how do we learn both of them at the same time, or whether we learn one after the other? Sister, if your mic is fine once, can you continue from where you had left? Your first point was procedure in court, explain to client, then lower court, high court, proceedings difference. Then what was the continuation?
Yeah, yes,
Excuse
sir.
me, sir. Yeah, ma'am, go ahead.
Okay. So the procedure means today when I went for the first time for MVOP representation, I don't know what will happen in that, as I have to file counter today. I was thinking that I have, as I did not get the list of documents requirement. What are the requirements for filing the counter? So that is not present. So I have to say it before the judge that the required documents are not available, and I will file the counter whenever I get the list of documents, complete list of documents. So so when I went there, I did not knew about that the judge is on leave and they are giving only dates. So I also got that, and when they are calling the names, I did not know even that some cases has not been also announced. They will be given date in the section. So this is the new thing which I understand it. And today this is the first case which I was handling, because of the sir given me chance, Musab sir given me a chance to handle this case, MVOP motor vehicle original petition.
Brother Fayyaz, what are your 1 point or 2 or 3 points that the fresh advocates, the new advocates who have practiced from 0 to 1 year, what are the main hurdles? What are the main confusing points which you face in your daily practice?
Sir, I am not that much capable enough to tell or guide the other students in front of you and respectable Prashant sir,
Yeah, we are
as
not
you
asking
have
you for solutions. We are asking you कि आपको तकलीफ क्या हुई कोर्ट में? आपको प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
See, I'll tell
uh,
you one thing. I'll interrupt some. Are you listening?
Please continue.
yes, sir, absolutely, Prashant.
Okay. Don't take my name of intimidating you. You go with your version and speak. What is the problem? मुसाब जब पूछते हैं उनको सीधा सीधा आंसर देना पड़ता. हम सबसे सीनियर मुसाब साहब है. मुसाब साहब के साथ अभी कभी भी आप मेरा नाम नहीं लेना. He is the
Okay,
most
sir. Okay,
senior
sir.
most advocate who has the knowledge to interpret the law. So go ahead, doctor.
Uh, absolutely, sir. Absolutely, sir. Thanks for
Please don't
your
take my
auspicious
name again.
guidance. No, I have not taken your name, sir. I was very much thankful and grateful for your guidance. I completely agree with that. The problem which I have faced at the starting of my career was the lack of proper guidance and the exposure towards the law side.
Mhm.
The thing was like, as you have said, Musab sir is very much knowledgeable person and he can interrupt the law. I completely agree and satisfy with that sentence. And on the other hand, he is a type of an advocate which I have seen who will give a support and initiative, a push to the new students who are entering into
You're
the field.
talking in third
Usually,
tense. This is third tense.
but
I want you to speak in second tense of English. This is third tense. Because whenever you are speaking, you do not speak to me. You talk to Musab Sahab. That is the second tense in English. That is how Lord Shakespeare is speaking. Talk to him. Talk to Musab Sahab, not me.
okay,
I'm not here.
okay.
Understood?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, absolutely, sir.
Okay.
So
थर्ड
in
टेंस
that,
नहीं रहता है. ओनली सेकंड टेंस रहता है. मुसाब साहब से बात करिए बस उतने. मैं सुन रहा हूँ बस.
जी. तो इशू जो मेरे को फेस हुआ सर मुसाब सर बेसिकली मेरे को इशू बस ये फेस हुआ कि जो है जो दूसरे सीनियर्स थे यूजुअली जो है उन लोग दूसरे जो जूनियर एडवोकेट्स रहते हैं उन लोगों को जो है प्रॉपर गाइडेंस या फिर जो है जो एग्जैक्ट एक्सप्लोजर होना है कोर्ट फील्ड में वो हिसाब से मेरे को वो सपोर्ट नहीं मिला था तो उसमें थोड़ा मेरे को प्रॉब्लम हुआ क्योंकि बोले तो एवरीथिंग इज न्यू फॉर मी at that stage. But slowly by knowing things and verifying the documents and verifying the cases, slowly I came to know about the new things. So at that at the stage the starting stage, I used to note down on every single point and the paper which has been used specifically in every aspect. So it's my way of learning. I have learned in that manner if usually if some letter has been taken or given to the party or taken from my senior advocate, I used to note it down. What was the letter for and why the letter has given? What was the matter exactly over there? So in that aspect, I have learned small things, few things, slowly by slowly, step by step in that scenario.
Okay. So today's topic for the advocate who has recently come into the Zoom a minute ago. Today's topic for discussion is what are the problems being faced by fresh advocates who have practiced from 0 to 1 year period. So we have to give solutions, Prashant Bhai, Azhar Bhai, and I will also try to add. And the questions are being asked by Fayyaz and Kausar Tasneem, who are advocates of less than 1 year standing. So the issues which have come till now, Prashant Bhai is on a break. The first one is they are not aware of the procedure in the court. Then the second problem which they face in the first year of practice is they are not able to explain the proceedings in the court to the client, especially when the clients are less educated or uneducated. Then the difference between the proceedings of High Court and trial court, there is confusion in that. And then when the judge is absent, then the in-charge judge is taking care of the cases. If he also is on the leave, then the superintendent is giving dates and then he's overburdened by the work. This is the thing which sister saw for the first time. Then the brother's questions were lack of guidance and exposure from the senior advocates. And one of the solutions which he used to do is he used to write down everything, whatever is happening, he used to write it down and try to figure out what is the stuff. So, possible solutions or guidance for this from Azhar Muhammad advocate, the foreign trained advocate registered in California bar, and Prashant Tanipati advocate and me. The three of us will try to give some attempted solutions to these problems being faced by fresh advocates.
Hello everyone, this is Azhar. Nice to see you again. Hello Prashant sir.
How are you
Kausar,
doing, Azhar bhai? How are you
Yeah,
doing?
good sir, good. Thank you.
Good.
Fayaz and
Wonderful
Kausar
to see you.
Tasneem, yeah. Welcome everyone. And there are two
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
highly learned counsels here, Mr. Musab Hashmi and Prashant Saab. So go on, guys. Any questions? Yeah, they are the seniors to me with respect to the Indian courts, and hopefully, if I am stuck somewhere, they are going to address the issues. Now, coming back, what I understood, the juniors facing the challenges with the seniors. Okay, and we were lucky. I think Musab can say that as well, that we had some wonderful seniors with us who always pushed us, and they asked us to play in the forefront. And my advice to the juniors would be to get attached with such lawyers, no matter they are famous or not. They have to be very cooperative and they have to be supportive, and they should give you the charge to handle the case from the beginning. Okay, forget about the argument in the court once the case is filed. But since the beginning, since the discussion, what I do, there are a couple of people who are assisting me. So I asked them to talk to the client. I asked them to take the calls of the clients, and I asked them to understand the case. So once they understand the case, they summarize me what exactly the issue is. Okay. So in summarization, we come to know the potentiality of the junior advocate. We see the articulation, how they are articulating the matter. Now you guys have so many advanced tools, AI tools, including the chat GPT. Okay, but never depend on chat GPT completely. Okay, you can take it as a supplement support. That's it. You should not completely depend on that. So once I get the summary of the case, I try to ask the questions to the juniors, more questions about the case. So if there are any gaps, if there are any uh, missings, okay, then I ask them to rediscuss the case with the client, and then we all together sit with the client, or we all together come into a conference call and we discuss the case, and we regularly interact with each other. I especially interact with my juniors very regularly, and I always have an interactive session in order to understand the case. Yeah, that's how I initiate the case discussion. So next actions and all, I leave it to Prashant sir and Musab to discuss. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Azhar bhai. Your inputs were very helpful. So one of the solutions to summarize what Azhar bhai advocate has said is that he keeps his juniors in the forefront when it comes to client interaction. That most of the phone calls which come, instead of he himself personally receiving and listening to the entire 1 hour of the case discussion which the clients want to speak, he gives it to the junior advocates so that they get trained on how to handle the clients, and also in a way it saves his time, that the juniors can listen to the entire 1 hour and tell the Saharansh, the presse, or in short.
I'll tell you, this is
Yeah.
precisely called the
Presse, yeah.
essence of the thing.
Exactly. It's a two-way benefit. The junior
Yeah.
is benefiting by interacting with the client, and the senior is benefiting by saving his time. This is a very effective way.
Effective, correct. Any juniors are there? Only seniors are speaking now. You and me. So, hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there are a
any
couple of
juniors
people, I
online?
think.
Please.
Yeah,
What?
there are juniors as well.
All right. I'll tell you one thing. What is the essence of advocacy? What do we do? What is our profession? First, I want to ask you a question. Everyone else. What do we do?
We understand first we understand the problem of the client, and we have to deliver in the legal sense to
No,
the
we
best.
need to earn money. See, basically, we need to earn money. This is our profession. We are professionals. We are not here to do social service here.
Yes,
See, right?
yes, sir. Totally agree.
We need to earn money. Our basic essence here, as a practitioner of law, interpreter of law, and officer of the court, is to earn money for ourselves first. See, whenever I go into a flight in a business class, the air hostess first tells me, first you put your seat belts and then protect others. So we need to be happy consciously, physically, monetarily, so we can help others. So the basic thumb rule is of our advocacy is earn money for yourself. You have to become rich. You do pro bono when you can become rich. So first become rich, do some advocacy, find some nice cases, earn some nice money, and then do justice for the others. Is that right or not, Musabsa?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. The similar concept I tell my students as my second rule. My first rule is think before speaking and then do what you have spoken and complete your commitments. Like if you say you're going to so and so court, if you don't go, the client will suffer. So if you are not
See,
able to,
the essence of this is I'll tell you, there is one prefix and suffix. The prefix to this is money. We all have to be rich and independent unless we have money. Once Karl Marx said, any relationship between mother and father, daughter and son and father is all financial. So this, how much ever we are articulate are, but we should earn a fees. Think about the fees first. Only then, when we earn the fees and we are sustainable in our general life, we can service others.
Yeah.
Musaf sir, this is my basic concept. And second thing is, once we get the basic fees, we can be very articulate. Start writing, take the notes, dictate, remember, memory power, increase your memory power, dictate, subject, write, and do some things which are valuable for the society. If I mean money, it's not that we should be so rich that we should buy some entire world or nothing. We should survive. At least our family of 4, my wife, me, my 2 children, should be well educated. So for that, we need money. So first thought should be money. And there are 2 things to it in advocacy, in money. In advocacy, you know, if it's a criminal case, you know the first day that the criminal which comes to you is the culprit. Will you not accept him? We still have to do it. You know why? Because it's about